Today, I thought I would show you the front of our house and our sunroom because it's been on my mind. The sunroom gets a little neglected over the summertime, but with the equinox just a few short days away as I film this, I need to start moving some plants indoors. There's some plants that stay in here all year round, like this Norfolk pine, and we've got a money tree, and quite a few of these canna lilies. Some things I've just ended up keeping them inside. I used to take everything outside all summer, but I found that I got a lot of aphids and situations that I didn't really like. But I need to move probably. I'm going to go outside now and check that out. But I've got quite a few. I'm debating on some like these Chinese elm. I got this summer. I had planted it outside and the grasshoppers were having their way with it. So I brought it into this pot, but I don't know how well it's doing. I'm debating. And I might need the space. So that's the debate. It's funny because look at this beautiful little bougainvillea. It ended up staying here all summer and it's been flowering in here all summer and all last winter. So I'm leaving it be, just like this canna lily. I just kind of let things be when they're happy. But I still need to make room, and there's some things like that I need to cut back. This Yeah, so this coleus, which you can see is doing incredibly well, it needs to be cut back tremendously. It has so many beautiful flowers on it, and it's just been very happy here in the sunroom over the course of the summer. But it's time to cut that back to make some more room so that we might even actually be able to get to this table over the fall and winter months. And there's some plants, like I just noticed this one I pulled off of that shelf over there that just, yeah, it's had better days. And I have a bunch of succulents out in the back that could use this lovely pot to be repotted in. But yeah, it's just finding a space and a place for everything that goes outside that can come indoors. And that's what I've got to do here today, is to look at, and if I do them one by one, taking a couple a day, it's better than all of a sudden I see the frost warning or it comes out of nowhere, which it's been known to do here in Colorado. Look at this succulent. Isn't that just beautiful? But we get such great sunlight. We've got a lot of crab apples coming down outside. But we get, like it comes upon us. So I just want to be ready. So I'm going to go outside right now and see what's out there that can start coming in today and what can be repotted, etc., and get to it. So here's just a few plants outside, and like this begonia. And I did overwinter this begonia last winter. I have to say, it's pretty messy because it drops, hello, Luna, it drops a lot of flowers. So it can be messy indoors. So I'm really debating, but it just came back so lovely. And at the price of plants today, it seems to be a better, and there's this little one over here that's just getting ready to bud again. It's so pretty. But another coleus here that I will definitely be bringing in. We've got a lot of little baby succulents that need to come in. I will probably not bring in any of, they just seem to get too many aphids when I bring in. There's some that I like to have some here on the patio, herbs of both the thyme and rosemary, so I'll probably just harvest those, as well as the basil, of course. What else can I save here? Some just won't save, but of course this lovely, some people don't like to bring in their geraniums, but I just don't like to let my geraniums die, is how it goes for me. So I'm going to bring those in. This succulent I actually was thinking about would be really nice in this pot that I was showing before. I think it'll go really nicely in there. So I think those are the kind of things that I want to do as I do this cleanup today. Um, and, there's just a few little guys here and there. This one here needs to come in. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing that many in this year. I'm just thinking I'm going to cut back. I had a lemon tree in this one big pot And I just found it to be just so troublesome that for the little lemons it did, I didn't do it. So, I mean, I pulled the lemon tree this year, but this a dahlia, I don't think I'll bring those in. I don't think they'll make it. None of these really. Maybe this geranium. I don't know. Debates, debates, debates of what I will do. And then, of course, I've got this whole garden out here to contend with that I will walk you through in the days ahead. And one thing that I will do as well is that this shelf unit here, it kind of folds up very easily, and I will definitely be bringing that in to help me with some of these plants because I don't have enough shelving space in the house right now. But I think for right now, I'm going to definitely bring in the geranium. So I've cleared this shelf, and let me see if I can show you. It's just really cool because all these shelves go up 2 and 3, and then these ends slide in like that and like that. And then I will have wiped it all down and I'll take you out front. I'm gonna go out front for a minute. Shall I go through the garage? Let's do it. Let's do it, Luna. Let's go through the garage to get out to the front. And I'm gonna show you. We still have some pots out front that I have to deal with that I kind of forgot about. These I probably will not bring in, most likely. Yeah, not gonna happen. And my front main pots have just been beat to heck, but I am thinking about repotting these geraniums because I just hate to let geraniums go, but the marigolds, they've seen better days. I had this jasmine, oh my gosh, for so many years. And when I brought it out here in the spring, it had so many aphids on it, but it just bloomed beautifully this summer and got so much healthier. So I'm happy about that. And I might bring this guy in too. We'll see, I don't know. And then I've got some more in this pot, salvia, and this hydrangea that blooms like twice a year, and it makes me happy when it does, but it also got covered with aphids inside really badly, so I don't know. I'm gonna debate about this one, but there's a bunch of geraniums in here that are blooming, so we will see. And then I've got this guy over here. Luna's eating the crab apples. This what is it called, mandevilla, something like that, and it bloomed like crazy out here. I keep it in, I bring it in, and but it's really been blooming great this summer. I set it out here by the tree. And then last but most certainly not least, that will definitely come in, is this pot, this geranium. And the story of this geranium is that it was my mom's. It sat on her front porch for many years, and I brought it home with me after she passed away, which has been over 14 years ago. And so it has been with me all that time. I bring it in every winter and bring it out every summer. And with all these plants, it's true that they will have issues coming in and out, like they'll lose leaves and that kind of thing, but usually they'll recover just fine. And so I'm bringing her in. Okay, so I don't know about you, but sometimes I start getting into a project and I did not plan on totally bringing most of the pots in today, but I just got into it. One thing led to another, and I brought them most all of them that are going to come in that I'm concerned about. There's my mom's geranium front and center. This sweet pot I had out back, I just love her. I call her Flo. But just the geranium, this jade was also my mom's. That came from my mom's yard and was a small little guy when I brought him home, and many, many moons have gone by since then. But yeah, look at the room. It has a few more plants in it. And I think they're pretty good. Sometimes I feel like it can be too much. Do I ever feel that? I don't know. But now I've just got a few little ones that I've brought in. I'm going to plant some things down here. Actually, this butterfly. I think it's called a butterfly or an angel begonia. Is that right? I don't know if that's right, but my friend Cindy gave me that. It's actually rooting right now, so I thought those would be really pretty down here. But yeah, just I moved plants around. I brought that shelf in that I said that I would bring in, and I always just love it in here. It just seems to fit right in. Um, yeah, I put a few more succulents in here. Still have a lot of succulents all of a sudden, I feel like, but I love them, so it's okay. There's one down there. And yeah, just really bringing a room together. And I think that's the thing I love about creativity too, right? That you can just imagine what wasn't there before. And as I bring all these plants in, I'm also imagining hanging out with them through the fall and winter. This is the room that I do my meditation in the morning, and I know that I'm going to be heading in here. I think that's probably what was in my mind too about thinking about it, is that I knew that I'd be coming in here soon to start doing meditation because it's getting too cold outside in the morning. It's getting down into the 40s. I can take it some mornings, but some mornings I cannot. Look at this. This is a poinsettia. And yeah, it's like got these little pom poms, is how it's just grown out. It was this pink poinsettia. And there's my jasmine up in the corner looking so regal. My money tree. I really love how this, I don't know what this plant is down here, but how it's grown on the bottom of that. And then I have just a variety of, there's a little cacti down there and African violet. And I don't know what that is. Actually, I've got an aloe vera plant, some more succulents because you can never have too many. And yeah, so this is where I usually meditate in the morning, looking at, this is kind of my little altar area. The sun, this window faces east, so I get to watch outrageous sunrises here in the morning, and I feel great about this room. Yeah, so use your creativity. That's going to be my grow you, because I just feel really energized and inspired by doing this room. Some may say that I was procrastinating about doing the work that I need to go close out the garden, but I enjoyed every single moment of it. And I will enjoy being in this room now because it was just kind of being a clutter area and not, we weren't really using it, but now we will again. So there you have it. Okay, and even this, look at this geranium. I don't know how this is going to do. I transplanted it from another one, but we shall see. Okay, there we are. And one day, maybe I'll get a greenhouse and I'll put all these plants in the greenhouse. But for now, my sunroom will just have to fit the bill. And I am absolutely 100% okay with that.